Well, the significant issue here in Birmingham, as indeed elsewhere, was health inequalities within the city. So 80% of the population were inactive. 1 in 4 children were obese by the age of 11. And the inactivity and the health inequalities were all related to poverty. So that resulted in a 9-year difference in life expectancy between those living in the most affluent areas as against those living in the poorest areas in the city. And clearly these were issues we had to do something about.
For these people, one of the real barriers is money. The Wellbeing Service seeks to address that by providing free local activities for people that they enjoy doing. And that's really what the Wellbeing Service is all about.
For me, the barriers that I've seen in this city is cost. People think that everything you do costs money. They think, well, I have to pay to go to a gym. I have to pay to buy the kit to look like everybody else. But what the Wellbeing Service has proved with the work they've been doing is you can go in a pair of leggings and a comfortable pair of shoes and you can still keep fit.
Since 2008, Birmingham City Council has developed a number of initiatives aimed at improving the health and well-being of Birmingham's residents. Starting with the Be Active scheme that offered citizens free leisure centre activities, including gym usage, fitness classes and swimming sessions.
Setting up the Wellbeing Service and offering free activities is important because we're engaging with all our local communities and just completely removing cost as a barrier.
I enjoy this session because I get to work out and it helps me to keep fit and be happy. I feel well when I do it.
The benefits that I've achieved of coming to the gym is I've lost 6 stones in weight. And it's built up my self-esteem and it's built up on my confidence as well.
It's given me a lot more confidence. I've had a knee replacement in the last 12 months, so it's really helping with getting that back to strength again. I think it's the people here and Sally, the teacher. She's brilliant. But doing stuff that you didn't think you could do, and then all of a sudden you're here doing it, great.
Well, I just feel better for it because otherwise I'd be sitting at home doing nothing. You come in, you might be tired, but by the time you finish the session, you go out, you feel 20 times better.
So I think it's really good that we're doing activities like this in Birmingham because it's getting everybody involved. People that don't normally do sports are getting them involved and making them more interested.
The aim is not just to be offering these services, in a mainstream way, like come and play badminton. We do it with community groups, so we get people involved, we teach them to play, make it fun. And it's just about engaging, so it's a case of, you don't have to be a sports professional to come and use our facilities. You can just come and just enjoy yourself sociably.
Since we've started This Girl Can, I've found that my fitness myself has increased and also that I have got to meet lots of new people and make new friends.
I didn't used to talk to people much before, but I've started talking a lot, too much to people now.
All in all, it creates an atmosphere where people are engaged in the communities, they're involved. Happier, but more importantly, healthier. I think the bottom line is, we're extending people's life expectancy. So, we're here to support and help, and we're always going to be here to support and help.
Following on from the success of Be Active, the Active Park scheme was launched to encourage Birmingham's residents to get out and exercise in public parks and green spaces all over the city. Active Parks aim to provide people with the opportunity to be active in their local parks and gave people who may never want to access a gym or leisure centre the chance to get active and lead a healthier lifestyle.
Birmingham has a rich heritage of parks. We've got over 594 parks, 10,000 acres of public open space. Working with our colleagues in Wellbeing and with the local friends groups, we looked at putting on more formal activities out in parks where people could come and take part in activities with their friends, with their family and joining with the community.
Oh, it's fantastic, it really is fantastic. We get out, we're enjoying ourselves, it gives us time together. There's lots of things I've taken up since I've been coming out to the park centre, so it's very, very good.
It's free, which is a good thing. It's local as well, and it encourages the kids to go out and play with each other, interact, and it's something that they can use in later life as well, so I think it's really good.
I come along for the company and plus I enjoy being active. I used to go to the gym but it didn't motivate me as much as running outside and outdoors and being with a group of friends that I really enjoy and I get on with them. And I think the motivation that it brings to me being part of that group is second to none.
I enjoy it. At first when I started I didn't think I'd enjoy it. I thought let me have a go, see what it's all about. But being with another group of women it just motivates me to come out.
There's a lot of people who don't realise what's on their doorstep. There's a lot of parents who think that there's nothing to do when you come out to somewhere like this. So this encourages people to come out and they will tell their friends about it, and perhaps the children will even tell their friends and come out, and more people will come out into the environment.
Active Parks has been such a great success story, partly as well because it's been about real partnerships, partnership with Sport England, partnership with various community groups, and really working with a whole range of communities and interests by trying out different sports. We've done the cycling, we've done the Tai Chi, and when you actually look at the fact that it's really changed some people's lives.
Someone introduced about the running, start up a running group, and I thought, nah, I can't run, nah. And then my sister was with me as well. She said, oh, come on, Wahida, let's have a go, see what, see if we can do a bit. And we've done 3 half marathons, and it just builds up your confidence to do more.
Inspired by the achievements of Active Parks, Active Streets was founded, closing streets to traffic for play and physical activities, coordinated by local residents.
For us, for Woodville Road, it's about getting to know the neighbours really, and so the idea was just to close the street and get the kids to play, but then also it's for the adults on the street, even without children, to come and have a cup of tea and get to know each other. So in the last 2 years as a street we've got to know each other a lot better, and also the kids know each other from the school, but then also they get to know people who aren't in their class or who don't attend that school. I think the most important thing is really about taking ownership of your street. It's normally lots of traffic and people don't particularly drive that quickly through here, but it is fairly busy.
The council also provided resources and a range of multi-sports and family fun activities on people's doorsteps.
Other than that, we have lots of people who just come on the street and just want to have a chat because it just reminds them of when they were children. And I think there's a lot of that for the adults, about reminiscence of a time when it was felt safer and you could just play on the street without having to worry. So yeah, it's definitely brought us closer together.
All of this goes beyond just participating. It's about connecting people to their neighbours and their local community.
I love coming here. I find it's really interesting to be able to just get out and bring my daughter. She loves playing here. She's always the one that actually gets me to come, so she must enjoy the session so much.
It's good because I get to get out the house and we always walk it here, so which is a bonus for me, my bit of exercise. Nice for the kids to come out and play with things that we don't normally have in the house, and it benefits my children, which is a great thing. My children love it. My daughter, is it Monday, Mom? And I was like, yes, stay and play. Lindsay, yeah, let's go. Coming out here, free session, it's like having a free cake outside Greg's.
Last year, Birmingham City Council gave away 5,000 free bikes to residents in some of the poorest and most deprived areas of the city.
Well, Big Birmingham Bikes is about encouraging those from the most deprived parts of Birmingham to start cycling. So we've handed out 5,000 bikes free of charge to people in these deprived areas. We provide learn to ride cycling skills if that's needed, and then a requirement is that you use the bike at least once a week in order to keep it. The bikes are all fitted with GPS trackers, so we know whether people have used them or not, and we can actually monitor the amount of mileage that people are cycling each week.
Birmingham Big Bikes is a really good idea. It keeps me active. I've also recently started to join in a lot of charity events as well. I've joined in a lot of them. I wouldn't have done that before.
I started off with the running group and very quickly realised that also had bike riding sessions, and that's something that I've always wanted to do, is get out and about on the bike. I wasn't very confident at first, but all I can say to you, within 4 sessions I was out on the road with the biking group, and I never thought I'd be able to do that.
It's benefited my whole family, to be honest. Ever since I've got the bike, my mum's picked that bike up, my dad cycles to work, so now we've got all 3 of us cycling. We're a lot more healthy, we're more active, you know, we cycle together, cycle with mates. It takes up my spare time as well. It's become a hobby now.
All of these programmes sit within Birmingham's Wellbeing Service, which has been working hard to improve the health of its residents, with nearly 1 million attendances in the last year alone. With over 3/4 of attendances from minority communities and more than 80% from the most deprived parts of the city, we've demonstrated that designing the right programmes, in conjunction with the community and local partners, gets to the people who wouldn't usually be active and improves their well-being.
Well, we've encouraged people to get active by making it easy, attractive, timely and social. We've got people to take the first initial small steps and then encourage them to turn those small steps into much bigger ones. getting them to realise that they're in control of their own health and fitness, and ultimately we're creating a happier and healthier city.
I feel more fitter, more toned. I'm getting good arm strength.
It's benefiting me by just keeping me fit. It just keeps me ticking over.
I think the quicker you do it, the better it is. You're there, you're motivating each other. You're not only being active, but you're there and you're sharing your life experience as well.
It makes me feel really happy that I've lost my weight, and I get it a lot from people that, oh, how have you done it, how have you done it? And I just say, just come to the, just go to the gym and come to the leisure centres free of charge.
Oh, please do give it a go. I never did any exercises before. It's just really, really enjoyable. You have to taste it, you have to have a taste of it to believe it.